Alright, and we're back. Just a short jaunt, and here we are at the bridge. I did get a little turned around at one point, but it turned out I was still going the right direction. I was just confused. Not the best directions. I do tend to get lost. You'd think I'd be able to get around better because this place is so familiar to me, but you'll remember this is post-apocalyptic. Everything looks quite different now. Even the ground is different. Houses are all at different angles, and partially melted or destroyed entirely. You know, it throws one off. Alright, good work getting the gravity decelerator. We'll have the treehouse back to normal in no time. Alright. Thanks, we need to make sure that Fuse's army cannot damage the gravity decelerators again. Yes, that seems like a very important thing that you should have already done. But, what, you know, who am I to judge? Pardon me, sir. You seem to sell weapons? Can't feel your face. Oh dear, that doesn't sound a good thing. I really do want your armor. Maybe somebody can hook me up with that. Excuse me, how exactly do you get your armor? Oh, I should talk to the armor vendor? Oh, alright, but first, what do you have, sir? What airbrush blaster? That sounds like it could be useful. Level 2. Oh, practice sword. Also level 2. Looks like the one that I used to use. Yes, it's definitely a bit better. I'll see if I can just scavenge one. Thank you. Speaking of which, I have several, count them, several crates. Look how many crates I have. Let me just pop these open. Oh, look, it's another version of mine. Ah, see? Airbrush blaster. Ah, and the sword. Glad I didn't do that. This is the... yes, okay. And... let's see. 192, 162 as opposed to 164, 194. Okay. Yes. Yes, it does do a significantly larger amount of damage against... ah! Beta pants. I don't think I like them. Oh, these are even better. Okay, those are fine. I like those. Oh, I think now is a good time for that story I mentioned. Yes, because my family is so poor, one of the things that we were first, well, not first to sell, but one of the things that was sold was the copyrights to our family crest, these lightning bolts. I'm not sure how Von Wham has lightning bolts. I'm personally of the opinion that the head of the family at the time said, well, now we're nobility, we need to have some sort of symbol. Lightning bolts. Lightning bolts are cool. So, yeah, now we have lightning bolts. That's alright. I think that's fine, personally. I really need to sell all these things. I'm starting to look like a shoe store. Alright, speaking of which, where's that armor? Ah! Excuse me, armor merchant. Yes, but just a second. How would one go about obtaining one of these outfits that you fine K&D operatives are wearing? Other than joining the K&D. What's that? Oh, okay. I should talk to Ben 10. Do you know where he is? Oh, he's still fighting? Alright. Maybe when I get back to the past I'll talk to him about that. Yeah, we'll see what he has to say. Alright, what do you have for me, madam? Yes. Hoodie. Okay. Only 5 more points of armor. Seems a little silly, don't you think? Girls' clothing. 3 and 4 star. Okay. Sorry for wasting your time, ma'am. So, yes, it is nice to have the family crest back on my back. Don't know if I'll be keeping this cape on the entire time. If I find something I like better, I might just change it out. Ooh. I really shouldn't be gambling, but it shouldn't hurt to buy a couple at least. I'm gonna buy one of the super duper eggs. Now I'm broke. Sell all this stuff. I'll keep the lightning sword and the shatter gun. I'm getting rid of it. Literally everything else. Except for the gumballs. Gumballs are actually quite helpful. Should really just stack them on top of each other. I can't do that. Alright, fine. Now, just from that, I got back all the money that I just spent. Nice. Very nice. Yes, thank you, Coco Machine Voice. I was going to thank the actual Coco. I suppose I could still. Thank you, actual Coco, wherever you are at this point in time. Probably best not to think about it. Oh, really? Another jet ray mask? Ugh. I am very disappointed. Okay. Moving on. Best not to sulk in depression. Alright, we have to simple task of defeating 4 fusion spawns. Alright. Get ready. Maybe I should get in touch with Eddie once I get back to the past. Feel like Samurai Jack. Gotta get back to the past. Samurai Jack. Alright, well, this is actually a pretty good place to stop for the day. So, I will bid you all adieu. I look forward to seeing you all again in the next installment of my blogs into the apocalypse. Apocalypse blog. Blogocalypse. Maybe you could put your own thoughts about how I should phrase that down in the comments. I really do like this watermelon helmet. I just wish it wasn't painted to look like a watermelon. I like the visor, I like the shape. Anyway, getting distracted. So yes, blog of the apocalypse. We'll just say with that, a simple statement of what it is. Alright, thank you all so much for joining me on this journey so far, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Von Wham! Out. Alright, and welcome back to the next installment. Yes, I did not move. I'm gonna just start recording again because I am very excited to get on with doing all these missions and whatnot in the future. Speaking of which, what exactly are we supposed to do? Go talk to Eddie, defeat fusion spawns, and get a floating small version of Eddie. It's not exactly what I would call exciting. But it is another fusion, and ooh, a healing spell. Healing. Some sort of healing. Yes, that's good, that's good. Another run. Oh, for a group. Oh, that sounds very useful if I was in a group, but I think I'm going to be flying solo for quite a while. Eddie protects your boosts and potions from enemy attack. Oh, nice. That doesn't really seem all that useful, though. Useful, sure, but meh. I'd much rather have just straight health. Yes. Alright, so he says, we need to defeat 4 fusion spawns and make them think twice about attacking our fortress. Use your Buttercup Nano Blastons. What's that? Blastons beats Cosmics. Yes, sorry about that. I unexpectedly received an email from Computress while I was gallivanting about, and contained a brief explanation about the types of nanos, blastons, adaptium, and cosmics, and who beats what. It's essentially like rock, paper, scissors. If you don't actually know, your nanocom will tell you. You just have to have the nano out, and whenever you go up against a monster, if you see an X, that means that your nano is at a disadvantage. If it's a check, it means that you have the advantage and should press it and beat the snot out of your enemy. Especially because most of them look like actual literal snot. And if you have the same, it's neither here nor there, really. It'll just have an equal sign, I think it is. Something along those lines. Ah, yes, the toy store with the bicycles. Funny how back then the only thing we really had to worry about was somebody stealing our bicycles. Now you can't even go to the playground without being mobbed by frickin' monsters. You see, here, case in point. My adaptium is going to be beaten if I use him against that fusion spawn over there, because it is in fact a Cosmix, but if I bring out a Buttercup, ooh, yes, he won't stand a chance against us. And my sword, my wooden sword, it's still a weapon. Not as cool as my baseball bat, to be sure. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, here, how about I show you another Von Wham technique from back in the day. Once I get over to where I have to go. Oh, no, it's letting me. 1, 2, die! And it's dead. See? It's the old 3-hit technique. I do like this free hits kind of thing. It is quite nice. Oh, where am I going now? Yeah. Have at thee. Come over here. So I don't get melted at the same time. Please die. Thank you. Ooh, that was close. I mean, I know I want to stay dead, but still. Alright, so we're running, and it turns out we were right next to where we needed to go. How convenient! Enter the Pokeoke's infected zone to beat down the Fusion Eddy. Of course. Always happy to take out an upper-class minion of Fuse. Explore an entirely new zone. Ah, yes. Pokeokes. No, I did not go to Pokeokes. I know, it's the biggest school in the district. Yes. I understand. We were poor. I don't need to keep elaborating on the fact that we were poor, but I will, because it keeps being, pertinent. Also, I'm really getting into using this voice. I'm probably just going to keep talking like that. Unless you all have some sort of objection. I think it's fun. Gets me into the mood to smack things with wooden sword. Bring wood to my enemies. Yes, that sounds wrong. I know. I said that with that pun intended. Ah, Ranger Moira. Nice to see you again. Or Moira. How do you pronounce that? You don't care? Alright, that works for me. I will say Moira, though, because I'm sure that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Yes, as a matter of fact, but a continuation, more so. Fusion Eddy is being guarded by tech drones. They are Blastons monsters, so you gotta use your number 2 nano. He's an Adaptium type. Computers emailed more info to you. Yes, I read that email already. Thank you. I know, some people don't pay attention. I'm not trying to be short. I'm not saying you reminding me is annoying. It is, but I'm sure there are those people who need extra reminders. So I will keep that in mind, and I will try not to be offended. I will not take offense. Now, yeah, I think I'll just beat them all up. Why not? Oh, the 1, 2, die didn't work on that one. Well, these tech drones do seem to be of the tougher sort, for sure. You know, it's all good fun until you lose an eye. Alright. Defeat Fusion Eddy. Yes, now get that monster guy. Yes, I understand. Get the boss. But, you know, you gotta get through all the minions first. Maybe not all of them, but, I mean, they are kind of covering this hallway quite efficiently. Suppose I pull out my gun. Yes, that's right. I can shoot you and move at the same time. Yep. By the time I finish with one, I'm already moving on to his friend. And you all die. And I'm very badly injured. Give me a second. Oh, yes, those burns. It will be quite nice to just be able to take a quick shot of whatever it is that Eddy uses to heal, and get back to fighting. Goodness gracious, is that the boss room already? It is! This has got to be the weirdest base setup I've ever seen. Sure, there are quite a few minions in that area right there, but I don't even... Why do they have all those hallways over there? Is there anything in them? Unlikely. Suppose I'll go check quick. Just in case they've got some sort of hidden something or other. Maybe that's not even the real Eddy. Well, obviously it's not the real Eddy, but maybe it's not even the real Fusion Eddy. That's what I was attempting to say. Let me use the correct words here. Alright, no, well, I will take my disappointment out on you, and then on your boss. Another one trying to ambush me, are we? Well, I've got your number. And your number is me. No. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I couldn't think of anything cooler than what I just said. What I said was lame. I apologize that you had to hear that. Alright, there he is. The king of the jawbreakers himself. Well, here's one jaw you won't be breaking today, Eddie. As a matter of fact, I will be breaking your jaw, up close and personal, man to man, with my sword. Yes, finish you off. Ha ha. Excellent. Yes. Healing. Going for healing. Exactly. Jawbreaker break. Oh, he throws a jawbreaker at me. It seems a little more dangerous than it is helpful, but sure. I suppose it's both. I have an important assignment, she said. Let's see. I have an important assignment for you. Please check your email for the details. I think I'm going to get out of this fusion lair before I do that. Don't really want to be reading emails in the midst of enemy territory, thank you. Yep. Alright. I suppose this is still enemy territory, but I don't see anything, so hopefully if I just stand over here, it should be alright. Email. Talk to number 5 in Oaks North. She has learned about the existence of a critical device that should help number 2 repair Dexter's broken time machine. Good luck. Ah, wonderful news. I do really want to get back to the past. Hopefully they'll be able to send me to a point in time where I can warn everybody about the impending doom. But, I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. Because if I can warn everybody about impending doom, maybe we can be a little more ready for action when Planet Fuse shows up. That would be very nice. Oh, jeez. Really? Come on. There we are. Another mission accomplished. I am a bit curious about this place, though. Kind of want to look around. I suppose there'll be more opportunities to do that. Ooh, cocoa egg. Let me just grab this quick. Oh, a run boost. Excellent. Just what I want. No sarcasm, even. That's really what I want. Alright, here we go. Running faster, running faster. Talk to number 5. Oh, look, another playground swarming with monsters. Have at you. How dare you take away small children's fun? I'll teach you. Hopefully they have a mission that involves me smacking those slimes around some more. Spawns. Sorry. They are slimes. They're slimy. Yes, indeed. Hello, number 5. I don't know if you remember me, but we did talk on a couple of occasions. Yes, I'm glad you made it safely out of Tech Square as well. Alright. Cyber Stingers and Oaks North stole all our ammo. Those creepy critters need to learn that they don't mess with the K&E. Of course, madam. I'd be happy to put the beat down on them in your stead. For a price, of course. Alright, start your engines. Mandark Industries makes a thingy called the Synchronization Engine. Okay? It should help fix the time machine, but Fuse's monsters have broken it into 3 pieces. Goodness. Dawn of the Spawn. Ooh. You know the fusion spawns you beat up for number 2? They're coordinating their attacks with the fusion spawns here in Oaks North. We gotta get them. Music to my ears, madam. Defeat 5 of them, let's send a serious message. Yes. Just 5? But like 10. Yeah, okay, 5. 5 it is. There are lots of ways to get around. Scampers, teleporters, and other cool contraptions will send you great distances. Number 5 can tell you all about it. Alright, defeat the Cyber Stingers. Can I beat up the spawns that are literally just right there? We'll see. Defeat the spawns. Ah, yes. Excellent. And all I have to do is get over here and start whacking. Haha. Excellent. I do love a good fight. Yes. Have at you, villain. Taste my blade, you manky git. mean, these straightforward, go here, beat up monster things are kind of my bread and butter at this point. I mean, they're not the most glamorous or the most interesting, but I mean, they are necessary. Just like calling them an exterminator for, the rats that might be infesting your house, if you have a house. Didn't really have that problem with where I lived, but, some people have houses. Lots of people have houses. Good job, head on back. Of course. I am doing this for the money, after all. It's not like I'm going to forget about my reward. Alright. Good luck, kid. Get my sword back out. Oh, and yes, we should talk to Buttercup over here, but I couldn't really help but go over and do that. You got the spawns. We'll keep our eyes peeled to make sure them little green creeps don't start any more trouble. Is that time machine fixed yet? No, unfortunately not. Good stuff out there. We gotta stay on our guard and make sure those spawns don't get all crazy again. Exactly. Alright, so anyway, like I was saying, they're not the most, glamorous or interesting or unusual jobs, but it's a job. I'm an exterminator. People hire me to exterminate monsters. It's something I'm good at, and I charge money for it. It's how I make my living now. Map trap. I've just learned that Fuse is trying to get his hands on a map of Pokeoaks Junior High. He's planning something mean. Well, of course he is. He's the bad guy. We gotta stop him. Want to help? Of course I do. Because, he got those sweet, sweet taros on offer. Of course I am. Listen, I know sorry. I know I said you're my second favorite, and you are. I mean, it's nothing personal. I definitely like you a lot better than Bubbles, but Blossom is just kind of more my type. I like long hair. She's got long hair. It's red as well, which is a bonus. I do like red hair. Sorry, I'll stop talking about your sister in front of you. This is getting a little awkward. I apologize. Run a little faster. Get away from the awkwardness. Where are we going? Sector V attendant. Oh, yes, this is that going places mission. 1 second. Let's make sure we've got the Cyber Stingers. Alright, so we have to defeat Cyber Stingers and defeat Cyber Stingers. And go to the Pokeoaks Infected Zone. Which of those shall we do first? Well, the Pokeoaks Infected Zone is right here. Might as well go do that one, huh? Yeah. Do that. There we are. Alpha Blacklight Pants. Well, unfortunately, I'm already wearing some of those, but I suppose doubles are helpful in the fact that I will be able to sell them for more money, which is something I need. Be careful, there's lots of slime inside. Yes, actually, I noticed when I came in here earlier to fight Eddie. Not actually sending that as a transmission, otherwise it'd really sound like a jerk. Yeah, thanks for your warning. Shut up. Yes, that does sound very jerkish. I wonder if I can just go down here. Now that does look like fun with all those floating platforms and bubbling ooze down there, but, this is honestly just the best way to do this, huh? Map. Nice. You got it? Fantastic. Can you bring it back to me? Yes, I am a little curious, though, as to how it got there in the first place. I mean... Oh, dear. Well, this isn't good. Then again, if I die, I mean, I'm just going to appear at the beginning. No big deal. I'm going to regain some of my health here quickly. Oh, hello. Yeah, knocked me off. Oh, dear. Stupid board, you made me look bad. Alright, yes, I know, I'm going the opposite direction that the arrows are telling me to go, but, gotta get back. Back to the past. I gotta stop saying that at some point. My goodness, time flies when you're having fun defeating monsters and helping out your friends. Would you look at that, it's already been another 17 minutes. Getting up on that time. Well, at least I don't have to cut anything on this episode. It's pretty cut and dried, as it were. Now I'm a little curious. Their cocoa egg is over there again. Well, obviously it's a different cocoa egg, but still, there's a cocoa egg over here again. So I am a bit curious as to whether it's a run again. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. We have things to do, places to go, monsters to beat down. Other people to thank us for beating down the monsters. Yes, we should get going. We'll pull out number 2 so we can go a little faster. Map to deliver. Alright, one more quick fight. Yeah. Whack. Whack. Defeat. I'm serving up some hot, fresh defeat here. Nah. Has nothing to do with actual feet. Just want to put that out there. Number 2, would you mind just scooting over a little bit? Cool, thanks for getting that map. Fuse won't be able to pull any dirty tricks, and we can get back to planning our counterattacks. Nice work. You're welcome. Thanks, this map should help us plan our next attack on the infected zone in Pokey Oaks. We gotta get you back to the past to set things right. Oh dear, it seems I'm not the only one stuck on saying back to the past. Samurai Jack. That map you recovered had some creepy handwriting on it. By the looks of it, Fuse is preparing a massive coordinated attack. We need to put a stop to him. Ah, yes. I like your thinking. Counterattack. Cyber Stingers are nearby, and they're putting together a gooby trap. That sounds interesting. There, let me just make sure I've got the right thing up in my... my goodness, look at this. I've got defeat Cyber Stingers, and defeat Cyber Stingers. Interesting. Alright, so we'll do this. Alright, you need to get the pieces of the synchronization engine back from Fuse's monsters. First, you gotta beat up some Cyber Stingers to get something called a time dampener, whatever that is. Exactly, I just said that, whatever that is. I don't even know. Ooh, that's a nice haircut. Alright, I'm off. It's always good to see somebody running around wearing the family colors. That's probably why I won't be wearing the family colors all the time, though. Alright, breaking character. Yeah, I remember playing back in the game. I really liked this cape. I liked this cape so much that even though it was the, noob wear, everybody had one of these capes. I never took it off for the entire time I was playing the game. Well, I mean, I did occasionally to try on, like, a backpack, or, pirate hat, or, like the, what's that, at a loss for words here. There you are, you need to defeat them before they can set up the gooby trap. Oh, okay. If that thing explodes, fusion matter will go all over the place. Oh, that's too bad. That's definitely not good. Alright. I love fulfilling multiple missions at the same time. Alright. So I got stuff. Yes, I will in just a minute. I have to beat these guys up for an entirely different reason. Wow. Okay, interesting. Knocked him up into the air and he just floated back down dead. Cool, cool. Oh, I'm level 3 already. Goodness. Okay, now I've got to get a chrono capacitor. Defeat fusion spawns, huh? Well, just a second. Came over here for 3 different things. Alright, fusion spawns. Turn to Buttercup. Alright. So we'll do the fusion spawns thing. It says, great work stopping the gooby trap. Come and see me back in Pokey Oaks North. I'll give you a reward for your efforts. We'll continue on with this one. You got the time dampener from the Cyber Stingers, but you also need the chrono capacitor. The fusion spawns have that. Those jerks. Indeed, they are jerks. I mean, if for no other reason than They work for Lord Fuse, who is the biggest jerk of them all for invading the planet and making it all like this. Yes, I know you're not one of the ones that I have to defeat, but I'm going to defeat you anyway because I feel like it. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, number 2. I'm just going to have to run you until you fall down, okay? Well, I suppose here I am now. Seems there's a few other adventurers out and about doing exactly the same thing as me. Always stinks to have to share. Oh, goodness. Right off the bat. How nice. It's always nice when a job turns out to be easier than you thought it would be. So then you get the reward a little faster. Definitely not going to argue with that. And we're right up on the 24-minute mark. Okay, so we'll turn in these quests real quick. Requests. I suppose request and quest could just be quest is a shorter version of request. Gumdrop. Thanks for helping me out. You're my kind of kid. I may need you for some super secret missions before you go back to the past. Well, that sounds interesting. Alright, I'll definitely go see that guy. Number 1337. Thanks, don't worry. I won't be chewing these gumballs. This is for our ammo stockpile only. You know, I just can't help but think that it's inherently a bit flawed to use food and candy as weaponry. If for no other reason than number 2 would probably eat a lot of it. Great work sabotaging Fuse's plans. You really know how to fight. We need more kids like you on the front lines. Stop by again later if you need a mission. I'll always take more. You've done an amazing job. I think you're ready for the really tough missions. You've definitely got the right stuff. Oh, thank you. Especially coming from someone as powerful as you, that really means a lot. Alright, so I'm just going to accept this new mission. I'm not actually going to do it. And then we're going to call it an episode. Fuse's creeps. Fuse's creeps, not creeks. Although there are creeks of fusion matter lying around. So I guess I'm not entirely off my rocker when I say that. Fuse's creeps are causing havoc here in Pokey Oaks. Number 2 just ordered some pizza and hamburgers, but the monster stole his toppings. Can you help? You're really going to pay me to get toppings back from monsters? Doesn't really sound like the best idea. Aren't they going to be all gooey and gross and stuff now? Alright, you're the boss. You're the one paying, so, you know, the client is always right. Unless the client is left. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm just going to run over here into this nice little parking lot. And then, yeah, we'll get back to work. Alright. Oh, apparently I have to go up there. Speaking of up there, that's the first ever rebirth point I ever used. Alright. Thank you all for coming and joining me on my adventures again. Another part in the bag. Lots more money made, lots more enemies stomped. Wonderful times. Alright, so I'll see you all again later. Thank you very much for watching. If you feel like subscribing, that's always appreciated, as is a like. Feel free to whack that like button. Not literally, because I don't want you breaking your computers or phones or whatever you're going to be watching this on. But anyway, I'll see you all in the next episode. Haxton Von Wham out.